Hey guys, welcome back to the Steel Donut. I'm Connor, with me is Bob,
Hey.
and special guest Wade.
Hey guys.
It was pure chance that we stumbled upon this story that we are bringing you today. This is a Friday the 13th and Brady Bunch crossover called A Family of Terror.
Not a family in terror, a family of terror.
They will be bringing the pain.
And this is written by, I think the name is supposed to be Hot, 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 but that's not how I choose to read it.
How do you read it?
I read it as Hoth, Hoth, Hoth,
Oh, yeah.
Hoth.
The Brady Bunch goes on an innocent camping trip to Camp Crystal Lake, unaware of its murderous past. The lake's
Yeah, the
a
lake
murder?
is a murderer.
What will they do when they encounter the masked killer? Will the family make it out alive? Rated M for murder, violence, and language.
Oh gosh, language. Okay, so,
Marcia, give me back my coat.
Jan yelled.
No, it looks way better on me anyways.
Marcia? Is that
Yeah, I guess so.
Marcia mimicked. Jan was mad because she was going to take the coat on the
Kmapping trip.
The kmapping trip with her family, the Brady Bunch. Are they called the Brady Bunch in the show? I would think they were just called the Brady family. But Marcia was buying mean and took her coat out of her innocent baby fingers.
Her own fingers.
I know exactly no adults who have baby fingers.
Maybe she is a baby.
Maybe. I don't know the Brady Bunch that well, so... Jan was on grade.
On grade!
Jan was on grade by this sudden act of thievery and lassage. Thievery and lassage. We found this like 5 minutes ago, so this is all new to us. She swept up from the fromage seat. What does that mean? She had been sitting on and waltzed over to her thief Rob sister, Marcia, who was an evil temptress who not only stole coats, but stole bleeding hearts as well.
Wow.
Marcia jumps up on the table, which was in the room because every room has a table, okay?
Okay.
So she jumped on the table and sicked her touche out at her less attractive sister, who was jumping forcelessly.
Wow, she wasn't producing any force.
Wow.
Oh.
She was light as a feather.
Well, I mean, she's accelerating at her, right? So that means she's massless. At her blonde sister, who has blonde hair. She finally had made herself courageous enough to jump with a great leap of faith, and she garbed the stolen item her terrible monster sister had take from her so heartlessly for no reason, may I remind you.
The description was okay.
And it's pretty downhill from here. She swept her jacketette back to her possession of herself and laughed at the misfortunes of her sister. All that hard work for nothing. If nolly, that would happen to Marika more of the time, period, comma.
What is going on?
Just then, Greg, the eldest and more wisest of all the family childs, came in the room with such a quickness that was almost unmaterialistic.
So
He's also massless.
Marcia's massless. He's immaterial.
Almost, yeah, he's almost
immaterial.
yeah.
He floats like a ghost.
Yeah. He had noticed the combination and decided to be intruding it know the girl's argumentations, like every big brother should do.
At least he didn't intrude onto their augmentations.
I guess. I didn't ask for... What am I doing for Greg's voice? I guess he's laughing this out, so, What is going on here? Greg laughed. He must have... Okay, I changed my mind. There's a word later on that's one of my favorite words from now on, but this might be my new favorite. Obviously. Yeah, obviously. No included the maternity of the situation that the children were situating. This person is an artist.
Marcia had stolen my jacket because she is jealous of my womanly curvatures.
Jan protruded.
No, I am obviously of much more attractiveness, for I have had many sex encounters with many gentlemen.
Many of gentlemen. Marcia persuaded. But this was a lie, for Marcia did not want Nat to tell her family she had never had internet courses, for she was ashamedly shamed by her intrusive, womanly arenas, which were non-extincting. For Macria, poor Marika did not...
Why I feel fear, why I fell scared.
Did not have an thing down in her under areas. They were blank.
Oh.
So every time she want to sext a very attractive male, she would scare them with her blank vanagal areas.
Wow.
It was sad. Marcia was tearing up just reminiscing of those.
I'm tearing up just thinking about it.
How did she be?
I'll be Mark or Mike, I guess. Marcia, Garg, Jen, let's go. We're leaving you. Haha, not really. Just kidding. Was that a joke?
I don't know.
But serially. Hurry! Your smoothly white behind's down here so we can go mapping now. Mike Brandy, the father of half the child's called up. The bunch hurrying down the many steps of the household, and Jan fell because she is clumsy and ungraced. Studio audience laughs. Marcia railed her eyes. Marcia railed her eyes at her less foranete sister of hers, and went out the front door with her bro, Greg. Greg. I would have named my kid Gregory.
Daddy, why does everyone pick on me?
Because your name fucking sucks.
Daddy, why did you do this to me?
Because I hate you.
Daddy, why?
Fuck you.
Shut up, Greg.
Shut up, Greg. You don't even have a real name.
I wish I could be adopted.
Yeah, well, I wish you were dead. Jen got up and saw... Jen got up and saw Alice, who was sitting on the sofa crying her wrinkling eyeballs out. Ow!
What is disturbing your mind, Alice?
Jan embraced.
I can't go to the camp out because I have broke my old woman leg.
Alice continues with her wooish sobs.
I'm being wooed.
Yeah.
Hands in the air if you're wooed right now.
Yeah. Who's gonna be Jed?
Oh, that sucks. Okay, boy.
Jen skipped out to the car, leaving Alice in her darkness of her mind and battered leg. Studio audience laughs. Jan runned out to the family car that was packed with all the childrens of the family. Jan had to sit in the trunk because she is the middle child.
That's how it works.
We have a friend named Cole who's the middle child, and if I remember correctly, he always had to go in the trunk.
Yeah.
They even tied him up.
Yeah, he rode in the trunk. We got to ride the back seat.
Yeah. I mean, I was the younger child of the two, and you were the older child.
No,
so you got a
what I mean.
seat.
Yeah.
You got a seat, but if there had been a middle kid,
In the trunk.
yeah, I'm really glad my parents didn't have another kid. Otherwise, I would have had to ride in the trunk. Okay, wow. Okay, family of mine, are we raiding for our promiscuous trip? Mike axed the bunch. Yes!
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Everyone relieved. Okay, we're going to be camping at Camp Crystal Lake. Studio audience gasps. To be concluding. Okay. So that was chapter 1. Chapter 2. Let's see what chapter 2 is. All right. We're going to Camp Crystal Lake, everybody. The father screamed to the 6 children and his blonde, short-haired wife in the front seat.
His head wife.
Yeah. His lesser wives are all in the trunk too.
Oh, yay!
Cindy, the youngest of the females, yipped, for she was the youngest, and her excision was rarely reconciled.
What?
Her excision was rarely reconciled.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They drove for hours singing car songs with their tone-deafening hollers. They were all excited about the destination. Peter and Bobby jumbled in delight as Cindy burst Marcia's ladylocks of Barbie blonde hairs. Cindy's secretly wished she could have Mashra's hair, but she knew that this was of only fairy-telling wishes that couldn't even conspire.
I got lost all the way back there.
You got lost back at her excision was rarely reconciled?
I got lost back at internet courses.
Man, I need to take more internet courses.
Yeah.
She sighed in her internal flawed disposition as she concluded her birthing.
Yep.
Tears in her small balls as she did much. So,
Yep.
that's where that sentence ends. Greg was planning the Game Boy he had bringing with his possession. He played Mario Kart, but he was bad because he lacked such coordinates.
That's how it works.
Frustrated by such conspiracies, he threw the Game Boy at Marika's nose.
Oh, my nose!
She whinnied like a chicken would. Chickens go, and the cows go, bah.
Yeah.
Peter clambered on his back at such an ordealish event.
Peter, stop being of such no sense.
Period! Exclamation point. Jan termated. She was rolling in the trunk like a babbling flock of potato dishes in a fat man's stomach hole.
I gotta start using that.
Quit babbling. Wait. Quit rolling in the trunk like a babbling flock of potato dishes in a fat man's stomach hole. She couldn't grasp any comfort in her postulate sitting home.
I guess so.
This is turning more and more into word salad.
Yeah.
Bobby rolled over at and pneuche her in the small incetence inseticans.
Oh no.
Because Jan is a horrible abandonation whose pretense... Abandonation is the name of my new metal band.
Yeah.
Whose pretense should never had exploited such fruits of labor. Bobby, do not wound your sister soul, for she is already of much violet tenacities. Mike, the father, boiled. I'll be Blobby. Gee whiz, I never saw it that way before. Blobby stumbled. my new favorite sentence. Just Blobby stumbled. He had much problems seeing evitations in the way of his father figurine.
Damn.
He's playing with his father figurine. For he was not abolexence of yet, only a boy of 7. He ponderled such extradient events in a concluding mannerism, such those uninterrupted by massive hiccups of elder brother Greg, who hand grumbled down a massive Dr. Coke.
Dr. Coke.
Could you get me a Diet Dr. Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Pepsi?
Yeah, some Peppa-Cola.
Yeah. Bobby fumigated with such digestion toward his non-chalting brother who burped unforgettingly.
I'll never forget that burp.
Wow.
Okay, gang, let us become behaving of ourselves now, kids.
Chickled Carol, the mother of half the children's. She was blonde as such the rest of the girl children's was. Okay, mother! The trio of affeminated siblings cried out. Bardney Brunch was then begging to sing We Are Family in the car drive all the way to the campgrounding arenas. I guess they're going to have a big fight when they get there. It was 6 hours drive of snings, and the sky opening had darkened.
Oh no.
Oh, we much better begin our slumbering conspicuities, childs, for we do not want our conviviality to treacherize such a magnanimous occasions.
Mother said to the little childs. Okay, Mom. They all chanted in a blubbering listlessness. They all flied into their cabinating arenas and began sleep activations such like pickled yams would under a rost of open chamberling. Such a observation sometimes, are it not?
Come on, guys.
That is some
This is some
philosophical
Shakespeare
shit, man.
He's inventing.
I mean, you know, we say everything is nothing and not found, but
yeah.
You know, just think about it. They all flied into their cabinating arenas and began sleep activations such like pickled yams would under a rost of open chamberling. Such a observation sometimes. Are it not? But leader did they acknowledge the Murdos Jason Voorhees skulking in the Kmap ground.
What happens?
And we'll never know what he did at the Kmap ground.
We'll never know.
Oh, there's one review. What does it say? Oh my Jason said, OMG, I love that you wrote this. I agree.
Yeah.
That was astonishingly good.
Yeah. I love the way you write.
They're
just gonna stand there and read these lines.
That's alright because I've taken internet courses.
Yeah.
And I'm not a Vigren because I've had internet courses.
Yeah.
With many age of gentlemen.
Yeah, like a babbling flock of potato dishes in a fat man's stomach hole.
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod, 2 midgets in a fat guy's ribcage.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Such
A
ambition.
family of terror. I like the perfectly normal description.
Yeah, the description is fine. The Brady Bunch goes out on an innocent camping trip.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing to tell you that this is going to be...
like goes so bad so quick. Well,
She swept up from the fromage seat she had been sitting on, and waltzed over to her thief Rob's sister, Markia, who was an evil temptress who not only stole coats, but stole bleeding hearts as well. Damn, dude.
all right. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you for joining us, Wade.
Oh, I love this. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Peace.
Cub Scott.
Yeah.